A jury has convicted a man with a string of murders in the Valley back in 2017. Good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us for 12 News at 4. I'm Tram Mai.
And we're talking about a mass murderer here. I'm Troy Hayden. Cleophus Cooksey killed 8 people over a 3-week span. 12 News journalist William Pitts live in Phoenix with reaction from the victims' families. Will?
Yeah, it's been 8 years since Cleophus Cooksey was arrested, and for the victims' families, it's been a long wait to see him in court. Now, Cooksey was accused of 8 counts of first-degree murder and a mix of other charges, including sexual assault, kidnapping, and robbery. The victims ranging from their 20s to their 50s, 2 of them were Cooksey's own mother and her husband. He was arrested in their apartment, covered in blood, and their bodies were inside. After the verdict, family members were emotional, but glad they finally got justice.
I wanted to see his eyes when he stood up to walk out the courtroom to see if he had any sympathy, and he had none, and that kind of broke me down too, because, I thought maybe he had a little heart, but he doesn't have any heart at all.
I lost my mom very young when I was 17, and after that I had a beautiful daughter, and she never got to meet her.
My daughter has children with one of the victims, and I'm just glad that they finally got some justice today.
Now, the case now goes to sentencing. A jury will decide if Cooksey should get life in prison or the death penalty. And as you guys heard, a lot of those family members actually believe that he should get the death penalty. We're live in Phoenix. William Pitts, 12 News.
And what was so strange about this case was it seems like all of these victims totally unrelated except for his parents. So it was like a random killing spree almost, and then ending with the murders of his parents.
And the prosecutors really said that they admitted in court, they didn't have a motive for every single one of these killings, but they tried to tie it together in terms of Cooksey getting what he wanted. Things like money, finances, things like that. That's the only thing they could tie together these seemingly random victims. He didn't know all of them at the same time, and really they weren't in the same place at the same time. They didn't know each other necessarily, but that's kind of how they ended up tying everything together. And really all it took was proving that it was premeditated, not so much that he had a motive to do it.
William, thank you.
Thanks, Will.